Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday being able to do or participate in World Table Tennis Day. Today's pretty special. Today is World Health Day. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, and what we're thinking about is, what are your favorite snacks? What's the food that makes your body feel best? Friends, when I think of snacks, one of my favorite snacks is popcorn. I know I can't have it all day though. Although I love to eat it, it doesn't do a whole lot for my body or making me feel good inside. If I really want a food that's good for my body and that I enjoy, I go for something like chicken and asparagus. I really like both of those foods. So thinking about that today on World Health Day, what do you enjoy? Friends, we have all sorts of new things to talk about today. We are starting brand new instruction and there's so many cool new videos that they've got together for you today. For math, we're going to start our math time with counting to 100 with Jack Hartman. At the end of this video, I want you to push the arrow button so you can see the description. In the description, you'll see the link to the Jack Hartman video. We also are going to be looking at today's number, which is 11. We're going to draw 11 smiley faces in either a circle or a line, and then we're going to fill in the 10 frame with 11 as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. In your packet, friends, you have this sheet of paper. Now you can either use this sheet of paper or you can work in your math notebook. I wrote, my number is 11. I can count to the number 11 and I can draw it. So as I said, friends, you can draw smiley faces in a circle or you can draw smiley faces in a line for today. I chose to draw mine in a line. Let's count and make sure I have 11 smiley faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A great mathematician always double checks their work because even though we feel like we might have it right, sometimes we might rush or go too slow and get confused. So again, a good mathematician always double checks their work. I also said that we'd be filling in a 10 frame. Also in your packet, you'll see that it says day 11. Today is day 11, and we're working on the number 11. So you need to draw 11 circles or objects in these boxes to make it in the 10 frames. You have one 10 frame completely filled with 10. When we add one more to 10, we get 11. Keep up with this sheet though, we'll be using it all week. After you've done that in math, we also have a few more things we can do. Now friends, we have a special new game, a 10 frame game. This is where you will need another part of your packet. You're gonna need the 10 frame cards and you're gonna need a Ziploc. Let me show you what we're gonna be doing. So in the classroom, friends, this is what the sheet looks like first off. But in the classroom, I taught us a great way to cut our things quickly. Today's a great day to use that skill. So when you're cutting, I want you to go down the long lines first, and then let's stack them up. When we go down the long lines first, and then stack them up, it makes our work so much easier. Look, now all I have to do is cut it once instead of 3 times. Now for this game, friends, what they're telling us to do is after we've cut up all of our 10 frame cards, they want us to turn them over so we can play the game. So I'll show you what to do with them. There we go, everything's cut. That was pretty fast. Now here we go, I've got all my 10 frame cards. Let me show you what I'm going to do with them. Here they are. They're kind of small, but that's okay because I have a Ziploc here to keep them safe when I'm done. So I'm going to turn them upside down, and what we're supposed to do is when we turn it over, we've got to think to ourselves, how many more to make 10? If I get it right, I get to keep it. How many more to 10? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more. 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we ready? Here we go. How many more to 10? Oh, this is very similar. I have 5 on the bottom. I can start at 5 and count on 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. Now I can keep playing this game until all the cards are done and I get the answers right. If I got them wrong, I'd have to put them back. Now, friends, when I'm done playing, Bud really likes this game. When I'm done playing with my cards, I want to make sure I put them back up in my bag so I can play again another day. That's how we play 10-frame game. Here's all my cards for another day. You could even play this game with a partner. You could see who gets the most cards. So again, you have to make sure you know how many more to 10 and you get to keep it. Moving on, after you do that, if you'd like to do Dreambox, if you have a little bit extra time, or Envision math sheets, that's perfectly fine too. Again though, if you've already done a lot of math and you don't have a lot more time left, don't worry about it, okay? What's most important is that we're getting to the number 11 and we're trying out that 10-frame game. For module or reading, friends, we have a brand new book, which is so exciting. The wonderful thing about this book, friends, is I'm going to try and show you the code here. This code will be in the descriptions too, along with the Jack Hartman video. So parents, when you're looking after this video at the description, you're going to see this bit.ly. This will lead you to CMS, another teacher, reading this book again to our students, and it also goes into detail about what they can be doing with this book. Okay? Friends, what I'd like to see you doing is cutting out your book, which you have in your packet, and then at the end, we're going to take some time to draw and label and write how we can enjoy trees. So in this story, you'll see it in your packet. You have this story called Make a Tree Friend. Now you can see that I've already cut this book up. I showed you how I cut my books fast. That's how I did this book. So in this story, we're going to be looking at a person or a character and their relationship with trees. They found friends in trees. Just like we find friends too, we do things that we enjoy. This person or character does things that they enjoy with trees. Are you ready to listen? Make a tree friend. Amy is friends with many trees. When she wants to swing, she visits a maple tree. When she wants to eat, she visits an apple tree. When she wants to cry, she visits a weeping willow. When she wants to climb, she visits an oak tree. When she wants to think, she visits a birch tree. When she wants to count, she visits a pine tree. When she wants to rest, she visits an elm tree. You can be friends with the tree too. Find a tree, visit the tree to climb, think and play. Make a tree friend. So friends, after I've read this book, I've really took some time to think about what this girl enjoyed the most about trees. They were her friends. Why did she enjoy these trees? I went back and I looked, and I took some time to think about what she said. She said that she enjoyed resting on a tree, counting, thinking, climbing, eating. She said crying on one page, but I'm not sure if she really enjoyed crying or not. Swinging on a tree. So we've just described some ways that she enjoyed playing with her friend the tree. Different trees make us feel different ways. So from this work that I had from the book, you're also going to see in your packet this sheet. Now this sheet is on page 12. What I'd like to see you doing, friends, is taking some time to draw, label, and write one way you could enjoy a tree. Now, after I took my time on my circle map, I decided that I'd work with the fact that she enjoyed counting in the pine tree. So, looking at this picture, I made sure that I added details to my background as well. There's a sky there, grass, you know I'm outside. There's the tree. There's Amy or me, whoever you choose. I have labeled my work. There's the pine tree. And down here are the pine nuts that Amy was counting in the book. And I showed her counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can enjoy a tree by counting its nuts that fall. Pine trees make pine nuts. Now, friends, this is just my work. There are so many other ways we can enjoy trees that we've learned about in this story. I challenge you to find the way that you enjoyed most about how to enjoy trees. That'll be really fun. I know that you'll enjoy doing this. And friends, after you finish doing this, I'd love to see your work. So parents, you can choose to text this work to me. You can choose to take a picture of this work for me. Either way, you can send it on Dojo to my phone or email me. I'd love to see this so we can mark off that we're getting one day smarter and enjoyed one more book together. And again, friends, if you have a little bit of extra time to read and you'd like to, we always have our choices of Raz Kids, Sora, and Books at Home. Moving on, we have word work. For our word work today, friends, we also have a special website. Now, under Parents, under the Jack Hartman video, under our module video where they're reading the story, the last link I showed you, you'll see this link as well. It'll be under the descriptions under this video. Here it is though, if you want to write it down. So word work today, under this website, you'll see them reading a book called Josh's New Home. Now friends, this is just like the books we used to read together during Skills Block. So you will read this book and retell it with the people who are reading to you. After you do that, friends, you're going to get a chance to rainbow write with Cycle 18 words. Now, if you're looking for Cycle 18 words, let me show you where you'll find them. On page 14 of your packet is where we find Cycle 18. You're going to be using the Cycle 18 words all this week. Here they are. These are the words that you need to be looking for when you're rainbow writing. Days 11 through 15. Here's page 14. Now, friends, here's an example of my rainbow writing if you want to see it. Knowing that I've used a different color for every letter. Now, this is not Cycle 18 words. We know that. But when you're going through your words for Cycle 18 and writing them in rainbow, after you've done it, if you'd like to take a picture, parents, and send it to me so I can see your beautiful, wonderful work, Maybe you make them in a colorful pattern. Maybe you choose not to do a pattern at all. Either way, I'd love to see your rainbow writing. You can text me, email me, or dojo me your child's work. And friends, if you need an extra super special challenge, see if there's any words that you can find that end the same. Are they in the same word family? Do they rhyme? That's how we do rainbow writing. We have one last thing to talk about. So we've been talking a lot about maps. I remember we've talked about bird's eye view. We've talked about different viewpoints. I remember one day I stood in front of one of my doors. You did too. And we looked at the area around us to see if we could draw a map of it. Well, friends, today that information is going to come in handy. We're making a tree map. And we're so lucky, friends, because we even have a book for maps. So again, parents, at the end of this video, along with the 3 other different links that I'm going to attach, under descriptions, you will see the enrichment, which is the book Fun with Maps. And this is the website that you'll find it at. All right, friends, so after we watch Fun with Maps, and it talks to us a little bit more about the different ways that people use maps, I would really like for maybe you to sit down with an adult and talk about the different ways that or different places that we can see maps. Now, I've only written a couple. There's so many more places. But where have I seen maps before? I've seen maps at the mall. I've seen maps at the zoo. I've seen maps on my phone. What do we use maps for? I was thinking about it. When I'm at the mall, I use the map to find stores. When I'm at the zoo, I'm looking for animals. So different reasons for maps. So why do we use maps? Usually we use maps to get to the right place that we're going to. Again, friends, I'd love to see you making this map with your family, maybe an older brother or sister. Maybe you do it with a parent, or maybe you do it with a nanny or somebody who's there with you to help. Have that great conversation. Write it down. A tree map is when we categorize different information. So again, after you've had a nice talk about this, I'd love for you to either text me, email me, dojo me with a picture of this map, or you can scan the work to me, whatever works best for you, friends, so I can see this beautiful, amazing, wonderful work that you've had. At the end of your map, I'd love for you to think about, if you want an extra super, like this is big time challenge. This is not required at all. But if you'd like to think about it, it might be neat if you have some extra time today to think about if you were going to make a map. What would you put on your map? Would it be real? Would it not be real? What would people use your map for? Just something to think about. Friends, I hope you have an excellent, wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you at either 8:30 on Zoom or 12:30 on Zoom. I really want to see every single one of you. Remember to read, remember to have fun with math, and remember to get outside and enjoy the weather if you can. I'll see you soon on Zoom, friends, and if you do come, I'd love to see your table tennis racket if you made one. Okay? Have a great day.